Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. I know there's no one here, but I will just do this recap and people can watch the recap or watch the replay. Not a big deal. I know it's kind of later than what I usually do. I kind of just been relaxing all day. I slept till like 4 p.m. since I didn't go to bed till 4 a.m. or later. So I hope everyone is having a beautiful Sunday. Thank you all for a great weekend. It was nice to hang out and chat with you all. But it is back to reality tomorrow. I go back to the office. So if I'm MIA, that is why, but I will try and stay in touch with everyone. But let's get into it. A lot has happened in The Bachelor. Last episode. Last episode was hometowns. He was down to the final four. And it is pretty intense. The closer that he's getting to ask someone to be his wife, it's pretty exciting. So no further ado, I will talk about what is happening in the Bachelor world. So it's hometowns, like I said. He can't go to hometowns due to COVID, so he brings a select few of the family members of each girl, and then the girls plan the dates. So there's still Serena P, Rachel, and Michelle and Bree, which are the four ladies. And so the first hometown date that he has is with Michelle. And she decides to do a nice little bike ride with him to an auditorium. And then Michelle is a teacher. And so in the auditorium, she had a few of her students from her class say hi and got to meet Matt. And they got to ask Matt some hard questions. And it was really cute to see them and how she interacts with her students. And so he got to see her passion and her love for her career and kind of see a scoop into her life, which was really nice. So after that date, they ended up meeting Michelle's mother and I believe her mother, let's see who they, so he gets to meet Michelle's family. He has a good time. His family or her family likes him. They can see how connected they are. They're very supportive over it. And they have a great time. And it was really nice to see into her life and how she associates with her family. So the next hometown date was Rachel. And there's some things in Rachel's hometown date that kind of made you question some things, but it kind of gave you perspective on how much she is falling for him. So Rachel decides for their date that they're going to go skydiving. And so they go skydiving, and at the end of it, Rachel ends up face planting into the ground, going full speed. And luckily, she got some injuries, but she was able to walk away from it. And I'm sure she was really, really sore. And that kind of closed any doubt they had after that, because he sat there and, comfort her and told her, it scared him that, he could have just possibly lost her due to that accident. And so you kind of see a whole different side of their relationship after this incident happened. So it kind of gave you more of a realization of how, strong and how much in love they are together. So it was really nice to watch. Rachel's family is very open and, ask the nitty-gritty questions and kind of questions a little bit. But at the end of it, they hit it off, and his family or her family loves him. And I feel like at the end of all this, I kind of think he might ask Rachel to be the one. I mean, I really like Rachel, and I really like how their relationship is. Yes, I do. So after Rachel's hometown, it's Bree's turn. And Bree decides to take him off-roading, and they have a good time. And they're just, kind of see how she is at home and what she likes to do. And it was actually really funny because I guess at one of their previous dates, he scared her, and so she was kind of able to have a little bit of revenge towards him. So it was kind of cute to see. Um, and then Matt ends up meeting Bree's mom, Bree's sister, and her best friend Bree. And Bree's mom is a little hesitant during this family meet, and Bree kind of has her guard still up, and so her mom was explaining to her that, if you really want this and you want to continue this and you want it to be successful, you have to open up fully and let Matt know where you're at and how you feel. And so at the end of it, Bree ends up telling Matt that she's falling in love with him, and that kind of gives him the clarity that he needs. And so the next hometown, the last one was Serena P. She's from Canada, and so she kind of wanted to show him a taste of her world and like the different foods and the culture. And so she set up this huge kind of like museum theme thing, and they ate Canadian food, and she went over the rituals, and they played hockey. And so it was really, really cute date. I've always questioned her because there's something just off about her. I don't feel like she's been open and honest the whole time. And so there's still like a mysterious thing and like a weird vibe to their relationship. So, after they do the date, of course, they go and meet her family. And during this, there's just some things just that happen and kind of throws the vibe off. He ends up meeting, her dad, her mom, her sister, and the conversations kind of that they have with her kind of opened up her eyes. And they're like, we can tell that you like him, but we're just not seeing that he's the one for you. And so she starts questioning all this and really doesn't know what to do about it. And so she has a conversation with him, and Matt just didn't like the conversation. He didn't get the clarity that he wanted. So after that, after the date ended, he decided to go back to her hotel room and kind of, get her to open up about the situation and explain herself and to see what the issue was. And so he goes there, and it completely takes a left turn. She just basically tells him that she doesn't feel like she is strongly, doesn't feel strongly about the relationship. She's questioning it. She doesn't think that she can do this. And the connection's not there, and she feels like she needs to leave. So she decides to leave, and Matt is completely shocked and doesn't know how to handle it. He breaks down because, it's the last four. It's so late in this process. It's so close to him proposing. And so it kind of messed up his head a little bit, and he didn't know how to really handle it. Of course, they do the final rose ceremony, and you can see he's kind of still distraught. And the girls, of course, are like, there's 3 roses, there's 3 of us, but we're Serena. And he ends up telling the women that she ended up leaving. And then he gives the roses out, and he ends up giving Bree the last rose. And so now she is questioning if he's questioning their relationship and if it's still strong. So there might be a little bit drama on the next episode because she's I feel like she's just diving in too deep and kind of overthinking the situation. But I mean, there's only 3 girls left now. And so I probably would be questioning it too, and kind of seeing where his head's at because it's so close to the final episode. So that is kind of the recap of what happened. Not too much crazy drama, just kind of, drama in between Matt and all the girls personally, and him just trying to figure out who he wants to keep and move forward. And so since Serena left, he only had to give 3 roses out. So there wasn't really elimination because, she left on her own. So now there's Michelle, Bree, and Rachel. And then on tomorrow, the episode is going to be the tell all where they bring all the girls from the season and sit them down. And so I will stream that. And it's going to be quite crazy because the previews of that, of course, the queen is trying to validate what she did during the season. So the claws come out. Yes, the claws come out. So we will see how that goes. Hi, everyone. So I don't know. I mean, what are your guys' thoughts? You can leave comments, below and tell me what you think. But I'm rooting for Rachel, and I'm pretty excited to see how it all goes. Let me do some shout outs. Hey, Lufa. Hello, Amber Ann. Loco. Hey, ladies. Good to see you all. But yeah, so there's not much really to say. I mean, it was kind of hometowns. You just expect it to be more serious. The families get to question Matt and kind of see where his head's at. And yeah, so sorry, I'm reading. What's going on with your mom, Loco? Oh, okay. But yeah, not much more to say. I'm actually, not going to be on here that long because Mexi's getting ready to go live about John Benet Ramsey, and I'm really excited to watch that. But yeah, I mean, we will see. So tomorrow is the tell-all, and then the week after that is fantasy suites and regular dates. So we will see. No, you didn't take over, chat. You're fine. So we will see how it goes. But I'm rooting for Rachel. I hope they can do. I hope he picks her. I really am rooting for Rachel. I like the other girls, but yes, the tell-all will be really, really great. Yes. But Rachel's my favorite, and I'm so happy at least one of the girls I really rooted for is still there. Lufa, I'm feeling okay. I'm just really tired. And then I know tomorrow I have to wake up super early and start my work routine, and I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, so I'm going to end this. There's not much to say. This episode was, it showed you a lot more on who he's vibing with as well. You kind of see more of it because there's less women now, and so you can actually dive deeper into these relationships and get a full understanding of it. So I'm super, super excited. Can't wait to see what the end is. I know there's still a little bit more drama getting ready to happen. The tell all will be very, very interesting, and I can't wait to stream that tomorrow. So I will end up putting the Zoom link tomorrow in the Discord so you guys can join if you want. Oh, they have a new host? Oh, I'll have to read up on that. Yeah. But yeah, so thank you all for being here. I'm going to call it, and everyone else can watch the replay of this. And if you have anything that you want to put in the comments below, comment, subscribe, and hit that like button. And I will see you all later. Bye, guys.